it was really important to us to have 95% of it perfectly ready to go when we enter the studio. And we've had like opinions while we've been recording and stuff, but in the end we've like more often than not just come back to our ideas anyway.
Ideas,
And this time around, we just had a clear focus of what we wanted to talk about and what we wanted it to sound like. And there were a few little changes that we did do in the studio, but way less than previously. In previous years, we've like
every album has had songs written in the studio.
Yeah, completely.
Every one of them.
Creative.
Actually, not Discoveries. But that's the first one. You got your whole life to write that one.
Yeah, we definitely just had everything in our heads and a clear vision of what we wanted to do before we went in. So there was very little modification to the songs before we recorded them. We were just talking about how, I guess, trying to get that emotion of like screaming through like your teeth, kind of trying to get that feeling and that like breathless feeling.
And the part calls for that.
Yeah, like it's almost like I'm in another room, kind of just in my own head, kind of screaming at myself. And we just thought that trying to get a performance like that when you're fresh in the studio, like, even though these songs are dark, like, I like to have fun when we're recording. Like, I don't try and get too dark when we're doing it. But to be playing a show and to be breathless and to really feel that kind of feeling in the performance, like, I don't think it was something we would have been able to recreate.
That's a physical thing because you've got all that energy coursing through you.
You've just, I think by that point we played 5 or 6 songs, and it's at the end of the song, and just, I'm out of breath, and I'm just kind of grabbing those words as I can and letting it come out however it does, and definitely has like a really cool effect to it. Yeah. It's Talking Heads after the second chorus, going into like the last breakdown.
That's where all the music drops out just before the last break.
And luckily it fit perfectly.
Yeah.
It sounded wild.
It doesn't sound like it's not been recorded with the rest of the vocals.
Like, I guess because we started recording 4 songs when we did Vultures. We might have had 5 or 6 in early stages of writing. Like
Rift was there, but not fully ready.
Like, there were still the 3 other songs we recorded were all still, I guess, touching on this story that of me growing up, but it was still, definitely in its infant stage of figuring out where else do we go with this? What are we actually trying to say with these songs? Because I guess like Bloodline was in that session, and that was, I guess, almost a sum up of the story.
Yeah.
But then there was Freefall, which has just a specific story, but doesn't like have at the time didn't have like a super big ending / moral to it, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was, I guess, when we were starting to write that stuff, I remember saying to Josh, like, I just want to figure out how we can talk about these things without them just being a negative. Because in the end, all these stories are kind of just negative, but then how do we bring that back around? And I think from that, it unlocked a lot more stuff to talk about. And I don't think like Vultures or that first session necessarily influenced the continuation of it. I think it was that's just where we were at. That's where, at that point of exploration of the music, that's where we found ourselves. So, I don't think it was ever meant to be like, Vultures is going to be it.
No.
I think it was just a good song to come back with, out of nowhere as well, and people really connected with it, which was really cool. But I think
I suppose lyrically that was the kind of launch pad for the rest of the album, but instrumentally it's irrelevant. I suppose it's still like thematically within the realm of the other songs. The band electronic hybrid.
I feel like even though the big picture is maybe my story, there's still room for songs of just going through something difficult in some of these songs like this, or Details Matter. I don't know, Rift is kind of similar to that as well. It's kind of just more of an open-ended song that you can interpret however you want. And I think there's definitely just room for songs that fit that dark, kind of angry feeling that we were feeling when writing the music, and the vocals that still fit in with the theme, if not to the actual, like, to my story, I guess.